Hello and welcome, my Cancer friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I wanted to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be a special reading. This reading is for the harvest moon. However, the harvest moon lands on Friday the 13th. This does not happen very often. Actually, the next time we're going to see this happen is in 2046. The harvest moon identifies that we've hit the peak of our current harvest season, while Friday the 13th traditionally signifies a day of worship from the goddess. Friday the 13th has changed and its meaning is more aligned with fear and bad luck. This reading is going to embrace the traditional goddess theme. These two fabulous events, so the full moon and the Friday the 13th, embody abundance and fertility, and that's what we're going to look at today. This reading is going to highlight what abundance you're going to create and manifest in your life. The deck I chose to do this reading with is the Tarot of the Haunted House, created by Sasha Graham and Mirko Periferiki, and I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I chose this deck specifically because I wanted to kind of poke fun at the current meaning of fear and bad luck. I'm going to end the session off with an oracle blessing from the Enchanted Oracle, created by Barbara Moore. Like always, I will have links below to both these beautiful decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out. Okay, my Cancer friends, let's check into what the full moon has in store for you. What abundance do my Cancer friends... Oh, got a jumper already. What abundance will my Cancer friends manifest for this full moon? What cards symbolize and embody the full moon, more jumpers, and Friday the 13th? Okay. So one thing I can say about this reading, my zodiac friends, is that in all the readings so far, I have had at least half a dozen jumpers per reading. I think this is one of the lower ones at 2. So this deck and Friday the 13th full moon has a lot to say. We're going to start off with the 8 of Pentacles. 8s are about movement and manifestation. Pentacles are about growth and abundance. This talks about all that you've achieved, all that you've created in your life. There is quite a bit. That's the foundation of the reading, is that you've been able to work really hard to what you've got so far. And that's the Magician. He's the first card in the Major Arcana, and he speaks about the abilities, skills, and talents that you have to create and manifest everything in your world. Usually the Magician has an infinity symbol above his head because he has the ability to draw down, the ability and knowledge to draw down the universal energy. So that he is almost like a lightning rod. He brings it down and he manifests greatness. Okay. Then we go on to the 8 of Swords. Like I said here, now we have double 8s. 8 of Swords. Swords talk about truth and knowledge. The 8 of Swords is usually fairly synonymous throughout most decks. There's usually a woman or a person trapped in a fence of swords. This talks about, yes, you've been able to create a lot, you have ability, and you can create much more. However, you're looking at feelings trapped in. There's something barring you. You're not able to truly embrace the Magician here to create even more. You've kind of tied yourself up. Now you're not having access to your eyes or your third eye to be able to move forward. So when you're talking about multiple numbers or angel or communication with the higher realm, when you see multiple 8s, you're looking at the ability to create abundance in your life, that more abundance is coming forth. You need to stay true to what you're doing, your passions, your abilities, and move forward. So you're really being pushed to embrace the Magician. You need to be able to take some of this baggage and negative energy that is surrounding you and drop it. You've got to kind of get rid of all that excess yuck that you're dealing with. Your biggest challenge to get rid of that is going to be the Knight of Swords. Knights are that adolescent energy that really pushes us forward. There's no fear. It's the go big or go home energy. Not afraid of dying, not afraid of taking on a challenge. Swords, truth, and knowledge. What's really going to bring a big obstacle for you is that you're going to have this energy to really want to get going, and you have to move faster, and you have to do this quicker because there's so much you have to get done. You need to slow down. This needs to happen before you can truly embrace the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. The Knight is going to keep you going. He's going to try and get you to go faster. He's going to try and get you to go harder. You need to slow down, address the 8 before you can embrace the Magician. He's going to want you to jump. He's going to want to take the Magician, and he's going to want to jump on his horse and get going. You can't run before you walk. You need to slow down and take care of business here, and then you can go forward. Because when you do, things start to look a lot happier, a lot more connected. 10s are a completion card. They're a beginning and an end. Cups, intuition and emotion. This is a happy family card. This talks about that connection. It talks about that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And that's very much what you're going to see once you address the 8. Once you get rid of some of that buildup that has come up, and this has come up and it's been taking a while. This is not something that just you woke up with one day. This has been building up over years. Years of information that you should have just dumped. Energies that have clung on to you. It's amazing what we can carry and not even know it's there until it's built up so much around us that we can't even see straight. The World. It's the 21st card in the Major Arcana. It too is a completion card. It's an ending and a beginning. However, this is major life shift. This is a Major Arcana. The Magician's a Major Arcana. Both of them talk about major life changes. When you start to really embrace the Magician, you're going to see yourself propelled forward, which is going to bring you to the 10 and to the World. The reason these are both major life changes is because it really will push you in the right direction that you need to go. That direction of being more in line with your life's purpose, feeling more gratitude and fulfillment in what you're doing in your life. That's what these two bring. The Harvest Moon is going to really bring an aha moment. Over the next little while, it is going to be kind of one of those things where you're going to have to try and purge yourself. Lots of cleansing, lots of dumping, lots of kind of time with yourself to kind of rejuvenate and really be able to connect in with the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay, let's look at what your shadow self wants to share. That's the 10 of Swords. You have double 10s. Again, when you're looking at angel numbers or angel communication, when you see double 10s, you're looking at personal development. And that's very much what this is a personal development time for you, Cancer. You need to take this and go forward. 10 of Swords looks kind of hard. You've got an individual that's been impaled with 10 swords. In the background, though, if you look in the background here, the sun is rising. Things are going to change. There's no blood loss, so this is more of a spiritual, emotional wound than anything. This is not meaning that you're going to be impaled 10 times. This means that you're taking that baggage forward. Some of this will come with us. It's stuff that we need to deal with at a later date. And we will deal with it. It's just not during the Harvest Moon. These 8 swords will come with us. It's just, you need to take the all the the baggage and the crap you're carrying literally on yourself and kind of shed it so that you can move on. You are looking at major changes coming in. You've got the double tens, you've got some beautiful major arcanas really pushing you forward. Important thing to remember is to slow down. This is not a speedy thing. Alright, let's look at a blessing. What blessing does the harvest moon and Friday the 13th have for my Cancer friends? Oh, what a beautiful card. The Jewel of the Sea. It's a reminder to connect in. Your intuition will be important. Connecting into the higher self, the realm, the universe will help guide you to get rid of not only some of this yuck we're looking at, but help you to slow down. Meditation would be fantastic. Help you connect into the higher self. Help you slow down. It would be a great way to start off. There's lots of ways that you can dump and cleanse and clear your area and self. And the Jewel of the Sea would be able to help guide you. Connecting in with that intuition, connecting into the higher self, your guides will be very beneficial over this next little while. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on these cards. This is a group reading, however, I drew these cards especially for my Cancer friends. What do they say to you? If you're looking for a more personalized or specific reading, you can follow the link below for a personal reading with myself. We can look at this topic or whichever topic that really is bothering you right now. That said, I hope that you found this video helpful and that you were able to gain some direction and insight for this full moon. I want to thank you again for spending time with me today and watching my video. I will continue to create videos for my Zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next, and I'd hate for you to miss a video. Also, if you like this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. And in some of those tiers, one of the perks is private readings with myself. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Cancer friends.